You guys, so welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a video that is going to follow along from the last video. We're on the Sommet today, the brand new Sommet, and we're going to come and do some runs up it in Leithen. Well, it's like the second part of the first ride test, if you like. So I've got a couple of trails in mind to do, like a different range of trails, so Burmy trails, steeper trails, jumps, and some faster stuff, so we can give the bike a bit of an all-round test, so you can see what the crack is. Just before we drop in, to point out my hair looks a mess, and the bike, just thought I'd walk you through some of the setup, because obviously we've done the build, but I just thought I'd tell you a bit about how the bike is actually set up and what I've changed so far on it. So it's a large frame. It's got higher rise handlebars, which I've put on, so they come with 20mm rise bars. I've actually put 38mm rise bars on just for I like high rise stuff, and I've got the stem as high as it'll go at the minute, so I've got all the space underneath there. Forks and shock set up. I'm going to put the settings on the screen now for you, so you can see what I'm running in the Fox 38 fork on the front and the Fox X2 air shock on the back. Pretty much standard, a couple of tweaks from like what Fox recommends, but fairly happy with it so far. It'd be cool to ride a different range of trails to start fine-tuning the suspension and making the bike ride better and go faster. We've also got a 170mm drop post which comes with the bike. It's currently a large frame, like I said, but I'm thinking of getting a 200mm drop post, which is the next size up that Brand X has, just because I've got stupidly long legs. Like, it won't be a problem for most people, but I have like disproportionately longer legs than my torso, so bit of a nightmare. So we're going to change that. That's on the way. Other than that, we're going to strap the camera to the helmet and we're going to go down the first trail. Got the camera mounted on my chin. Never done this before, so I'll have to see what the footage looks like. It's got a shorter back end, so it's quite easy to manual actually compared to my XL bike. First trail we're going to go down is called Angry Sheep, so in Leithen Classic. Oh. Oh. Starts off with some berms in the woods. One thing I can notice straight away, like I said in the other video, the sizing, my front weight is a lot further over the front of the bike, which is helping me keep grip on both tyres, which I couldn't do too well on last year's bikes because it was a bit longer. Really good trail this for like a warm-up track as well. Berms are real mellow, so it's kind of hard to carry speed, I think anyway. Oh bloody hell. Fast a bit now. Oh, it's a lot more easy to move around. Oh. It's hard to see because of the sun. Yeah. So that was Angry Sheep. Quite a cool trail to warm up on. Bike feels really cool on it. Still could do with a bit more time when it's set the bike up. But like I keep saying over and over again, the sizing for me is really good. So I'm about 6'1". I'm on a large Sommet. I think if someone was over maybe 6'2" or 6'3", then an XL would probably be a great size. And if you're like between 5'8" and 6 foot, maybe a medium would be good as well. And then obviously under 5'8" you'd go for a small. Oh, out of breath. Went straight up the trail up the hill, which may as well take a little bit of time to talk about pedaling. Pedals quite well uphill. Not much different than last year's bike. It's got a slightly steeper seat angle, so you could say it pedals slightly better. I've also got the X2 shock, like not locked out, but it's a lot firmer. It's like a little switch. Put it on firm to climb up. One thing it does come with, it comes with a 30 tooth chainring stock, so obviously it's fairly easy to pedal up hills. I personally think that's a bit overkill. I would much rather have like a 34 tooth on the front rather than a 30 tooth, but we'll probably change that over time. So we're going to head back up now anyway and do the next trail. Okay guys, so trail number 2 now. We are back up the top of Inlethen and we're going to do a tighter trail now, a tighter and steeper trail to see what the manoeuvrability is like on the summit and what it actually feels like getting over the back of the bike, moving body position to get around some of the tighter turns on this track. So we'll jump in. Okay then. Goggles on, unlock the shock, drop the seat. So this one's called Angry Bird and it's a little bit of a steeper little bugger. So we'll see what the bike is like. Straight down a steep chute to start with. Manoeuvrability is good so far. With the steep stuff. Woo! Definitely a little bit easier to manoeuvre. Oh, Christ alive. Oh, Jesus. Bit of a rooty section coming up now. Whoa. Ah. Oh. A little bit wild through that. Now a bit of flat pedaling. See if I can wipe my GoPro lens. Oh god, missed it. Oh, hopefully you guys can still see. Oh. Man, this is churned up. Oh, bloody hell. So churned up now. I think it's had a lot of mistake. So that was Angry Bird. Hopefully you could still see in the bottom there. I didn't know if I had mud on my lens or not. Oh, maybe I don't know how steep it looked on camera, but a lot steeper than some of the other trails up here. But manoeuvrability felt really good. I've got clip pedals on as well, so I was using those on some of the tighter turns to hop my back wheel a little bit, but the actual body position on the bike when I was coming into corners and setting up felt really nice. Felt really relaxed, probably a good term to use. I've got a soaking wet foot from all the puddles though, but pretty good. So we'll go around the hill now and we'll find, I think, a faster trail with some jumps and stuff on, and we'll see how the bike goes there. How's it?
Alright, bud.
Can't beat this on a good day, can you? Unreal view.
Didn't think it was going to be like this after yesterday, like.
No. Horrendous weather yesterday.
How are you liking the bike?
Love it.
New, is it? I think I've seen you on there. Is that the new one?
Yeah.
It's quiet, eh?
Oh yeah, it's quiet. It's really quiet on the trail as well, like.
That's cool, man.
Really quiet. No cable rattle, no derailleur rattle.
Cool.
I'm just spending a bit of time setting it up and getting used to it, but it's really good. It's a lot shorter than last year.
Is it?
For my personal preference, I've gone down in size.
Really?
But it feels really good on the track. Have fun.
You too, pal.
Right, Cresta run. Bit of a faster trail. Got a few little jumps on this one as well, which would be quite cool to see what the bike is like. step down. Oh. I can't see very well because the sun. We're going here. Christ. Literally the sun. Glad I had narrow bars through that one. Bit steep and fast now. Yeah. That was brilliant. Oh, really enjoyed that one. So that was the bottom of Cresta, so lower Cresta run, so quite fast. Some jumps on it, drops, fast corners. Hard to see in the sunlight though. Don't get much sunlight this time of year. So that was a little part 2 of the mini first ride review of the Summit. Really enjoying the bike. I think it's going to take another couple of rides to get fully set up and tuned to how I want the bike, but overall I'm thinking about 80% of the way there setting the bike up. I'll put a link on the screen now or towards the end of the video in the description to the part 1 of this video, so you can see like what me and Amanda thought of the bikes. But yeah, stick around and probably do some more Summit videos like this. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and see you in the next video.